Hey guys, this is Tara with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today we are celebrating and doing our June 2018 reading, celebrating June, doing our reading, yeah! Yes, this is my birth month. June 10th is my birthday, and I will be 37 years young. Actually, I just got complimented on my license. I went in to go get my TB test checkup because you got to keep current when you work at the school district, and she was like, "You're gonna be 37." I was like, "Girl." Before we get into the reading today, there's so many awesome things going on in the month of June, and well, have been happening, but things are really starting to take off this month. First of all, June 6th will be the last day for people to submit photographs of their sacred spaces. It doesn't have to be professional photos. In fact, the more amateur, the better. Take them on your cell phone, whatever. Send them in to tara@kittensweightsandtarot.com, and I'm going to sift through all those images for my very first oracle deck. So this is going to be a community-based oracle deck. So I'm really excited about it, and production starts, creativity starts June 6th. I'm gonna start, sifting through those pictures, starting to, this summer working on them, putting them through Photoshop, touching them up, putting little Wally, who's sitting here off to the side, putting him inside the oracle deck. And yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. July 21st and 22nd is going to be my very first meetup. So it's called the 5 Elements Meetup, and we are going to be using all 5 elements, that 5th element being spirit. So it's a time for healing with those elements, so healing the elements as well as healing ourselves. It's a good time to just hang out and meet awesome people. We're gonna eat a lot of good food. We're gonna be walking around San Diego. It's gonna be really good. If you're interested in that, definitely go to my website, www.kittensweightsandtarot.com, click on events, and you will be able to see that upcoming event, the itinerary, everything. It's absolutely free, and that comes courtesy of my homies over at patreon.com/kittensweightsandtarot. If it weren't for those people that support everything that I do, I wouldn't be able to do as much as I can for all of you and create all the wonderful things I can. So if you would like to jump on board with that, and you would like to see more of me trying to create stuff, if you want to put in some ideas for me to put out there, best way to do that is through Patreon. So anyway, also coming up in the month of June, on June 10th, on my actual birthday, for the first time ever, I'm going to be doing a pay what you can for readings. So if you pay $1, maybe we'll do like a 1-card reading or something like that. If you pay like 20-30 bucks, we'll end up like doing a bigger reading. Some of the readings will be just an email format. I'll take a picture of your card or cards, email that to you. If it's a much bigger reading, then I'll make a video of it and I'll send you the video link. But June 10th, from the entire day, all 24 hours of June 10th, that will be possible Pacific Standard Time. Just pay at paypal.me/kittensweightstarot. Pay whatever you can. Ask your question. Maybe you just want something general. Maybe you have something specific. And leave that in the notes section before you make your payment. And yeah, so pay what you can for reading. So whatever you can do, and that will be kind of like my birthday gift to you guys. So pay what you can. Okay, so let's get into the awesomeness of the month of June. So bust out those witchy calendars and jot down these dates. Okay, first of all, June 3rd, I'm going off to the LA Opera to go see my homie Charmaine Muzakio. She's gonna be in Rigoletto, and she actually just got a year-long contract signed with the Met for the following season, but she's been up in LA for a year doing all her opera-y stuff. So I'm gonna go see my homegirl on this will be her closing show for Rigoletto. So if you are in the area of LA, well then maybe go check her out. And there are so many birthdays in the month of June. I mean, you have my birthday on the 10th, which also my good friend, his birthday is on the 10th, and he is 1 hour older than me, and so therefore he claims to be the dad of me. But he's my homie Dolly, who lives up in Crapamento. And I was actually born on my grandfather's birthday, my dad's birthday. My little bro, oh my god, is gonna turn 31. Like, I remember when he used to crap himself. He still craps himself. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, he's gonna be 31 on June 4th. My stepmom, her birthday's on the 20th. I have an uncle's birthday who's on the 14th. My Filipino mother, her birthday is on the 24th. Both of my grandmothers were in the month of June. Like, yeah, all the cool people are in June. Come on. On June 5th is Earth Mama's Day. Wednesday, June 13th is the new moon in Gemini. Oh! June 17th is Daddy's Day, Father's Day. So remember that father can mean so many different things. It could be your biological father, it could be a godfather, it could be a stepfather, it could be somebody who was like a father to you. Yeah, it could also mean the god, a particular god or deity that you are close to. June 21st is Litha. Woo woo! Midsummer. Oh yeah! Summer solstice. On June 26th, Mars goes retrograde until August 27th. On the 28th, we have a full moon in Capricorn. It's also known as the strong sun moon. So that's it, you homies. That's all the awesome things to put inside your calendar. So let's go ahead and get started with the June reading. I always like to start off with the stone that I'm really drawn to and that I think is really going to help us get through June. And I was really drawn to howlite. So this is a howlite sphere that I have that I really like. I have a raw piece of howlite, and howlite is usually, people like to dye it in several different colors. This is my favorite little heart howlite. Put a little bit of love. But blue, I love when it's dyed blue. It's so pretty. But I'm really feeling the dyed blue howlite vibes for June. And also remember that June is pearl, so I made sure on my earring here that I'm wearing a nice little pearl earring for June. Okay, I wanted to do something a little bit different since this is my birthday month, and I wanted to have a little bit of fun. I mean, if you couldn't tell, like, I have my brand new pink wig on. I love my pink hair. It's so fun, it's so bouncy, and I think that it's good to bring out a little bit of that silliness from time to time. And I always wonder, like, why people get so, like, frustrated or angry when they see people dressed a certain way or doing a certain, you know, like acting silly or goofy, and like for some reason that makes other people upset, and I just don't understand, because it's like it's not affecting you in any way. And then I just think maybe they're jelly because they wish they could walk around and rock this like pink wig and act really silly and goofy. But maybe if more of us acted more silly and goofy, that'd give other people the courage to do so as well. Maybe they wouldn't be so crotchety. I want to do a 5-card reading for this month. It will not only be a like reading for me, but I'm asking my guides in the universe to also make sure that whatever messages are coming to me are meant for those people that are watching. Now remember, not everything in my readings is going to resonate with everyone because they're just general readings, but I do, you know, one-on-one personal readings, and you can definitely check out my Etsy shop or my website, and I'd love to be able to read one-on-one with you. For this reading, we're going to pull a card for what's best for nourishing our mind this month. Then what's best for nourishing our heart, our body, our spirit, and lastly, Spirit's birthday wish for me and also for all of you. Now before that, I would love to pull a theme card, and I was really drawn to the Oracle of Mystical Moments for that. So let's go ahead and pull that theme card for this month. Okay. Wally has come to join us. Wally, you want to say hello? Hello. Hello. Yeah. We're going to have a much better reading now because we have little Walito. Okay. So, theme card. We got our card. Home in the sky. So what I'm getting with this, oh, and I love the yellows. The yellows of the birds makes me think of the solar plexus chakra, and my yellow shirt. And I've been working a lot with solar plexus lately, you know, for all the wonderful things that, you know, I want to create. You know, my oracle deck, I'm doing my meetup. I can't wait to do the pay what you can on, you know, my birthday on June 10th. And it's just this place of like creativity, and the more I create and the more I do for others, I really feel like I'm in my power, that I'm in my solar plexus chakra here. And so the more I feel in that power, the more ideas come to me. And so with all these ideas and downloads, to me that really feels like having that home in the sky, you know, where all of this awesomeness is just like coming out of like nowhere seemingly. And that's where I feel at home. And so I think for this month, for all of us, if we really start just tapping into your solar plexus and start figuring out, where do you feel your power? Is it in doing something creative? Is it in being strong, you know, and working out in the gym? Is it being creative in the kitchen? Is it, you know, doing a project with your children? You know, what is it where you feel like you are so in your power, and then do it, and then do it more. And the more you do whatever it is that makes you feel like you're in your power, the more downloads you're going to get to continue doing that, because it's an awesome feeling. And that's where we are at home, is when we are actually rooted here. Right here is when all these ideas start coming to us. I think that's a lovely message for June, our theme. I decided to use oracle cards instead of tarot cards because my birthday, I can do what I want for the reading. So again, I'm going to pull those 5 cards, and I'm choosing my own oracle deck. So this is one I like sold or anything. This is just like a cut and paste like oracle deck, and this is called Donna di Ispirazione, so inspirational woman. And I keep it in this box here. This is actually my aunt's box. So I'm gonna put this off to the side, and these are the cards. They're just square. I just like painted some like random backings, you know, and these are all laminated. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull those 5 cards now, and then we'll read each one.
Up to a reality without you. Probably was never even your type to begin with, but somehow you saw something in me, a lonely soul in the world just roaming free. In my arms you cried, and I am the only reason why you are afraid to love again, cause you compare me to every guy that dates.
And you know what, because it's a special wish, I'm also going to pull one from the mystical moments as well. So that'll be a double card here.
You deserve much more than what I gave to you. I wanna stay, wanna wait for you. Let me rid of all the pain for you.
Body. So how can we best love our body, nourish our body, feed our body in June? So remember, these messages are not only for me for this birthday spread, but they are meant to be applied to everyone watching as well. Okay. So here it looks like we've got a bit of a road trip going on here. So how best to feed our body, nourish our body, is to get our body up and out of the mundane, of the everyday, of what our normal routine is. So I'm really getting that you know, if we're always used to doing a certain thing every single Saturday, we always do this certain thing every single Sunday, like we are just so set in a routine that it feels like in the month of June our bodies are screaming to just do something different. Can you please be in a different setting this month? And that's like kind of what's screaming in my ear, is like change the setting. It doesn't have to be every single day and do something, you know, go someplace weird, or, you know, every single weekend, but at least once during this month, change up the routine, change up your setting. So that's what I'm getting, change the setting. And it's gonna do wonders for your body. You know, when your body's not just performing the same movements, going to the same places, you know, changing it up a little bit. It's what your body needs. Okay, so mind. How can we best nourish our mind, feed our mind, love the mind? Okay. So here we have this picture where, you know, obviously this has been used with a slow shutter speed on a camera, but it just seems like the cars are just going so fast that they are a blur, whereas the buildings in focus, totally still. So what's going to be best for our minds in June to really nourish them, feed them, is that, yes, this is a really creative time. Like I said, I'm going to be doing like all sorts of things, and lately I've been like, ooh, I'm going to do this and this and this and this and this, and June is saying, you have so many awesome things to create and do, you know, so many things lined up, so many awesome opportunities coming in, that you don't want to burn yourself out. So also remember to have a moment at least once a day. So this you got to do at least once a day of just being still. So it doesn't say you have to sit and meditate for half an hour, but you know, if your stillness is just doing the dishes, like for me, that's actually my stillness, when I'm just doing the dishes and I'm just focused on doing the dishes. My mind isn't wandering, and you know, sometimes I like to watch my like YouTube videos when I'm doing the dishes, but it's saying, you know, turn that stuff off and just be still for at least just a minute a day, where you're not trying to do a million things at once, because you are going to experience burnout, and they don't want that to happen, because there's so many wonderful things going on. They want you to be able to experience and appreciate all of it and not feel overwhelmed. So take that time out at least once a day, every day this month for heart. How we can best nourish and love our hearts. The best thing we can do for our heart is to give love to someone or something else. That is the best thing you can do for your heart, is to make someone or something else feel loved. So whether that's your little fur baby, which is like little Wally, who's currently on my lap, whether that's your babies, whether that's your plants in your garden, your wife, your girlfriend, your husband, your boyfriend, your neighbor who maybe sometimes pisses you off because they're always parking in front of your house, but showing them some love at least, you know, a few times this month, and you'll be amazed at what you receive and how much happiness and healing that brings your own heart when you give love. So when you give love, you will be experiencing so much happiness within yourself. So to nourish your heart this month, give love. Spirit, what can we do to nourish our spirit, feed our spirit? Ooh. Okay, so to nourish our spirit and to love our spirit is to do something that makes you feel free this month. And I talked about that in my newsletter, and the newsletter always goes out the same day that I put this video out, which is June 1st. And I talked about being free, about letting your inner child out. That, you know, for me, I feel like around my birthday, I feel more like a kid than I usually do, because I always feel like a kid, like I'm always a big kid. You know, but I feel like it's really magical, and I start remembering back to all those birthdays, all well, I don't think I can remember my first birthday, but I can at least remember around my third birthday. That's kind of where my memory starts. So like 3 years old on, I can remember all those birthdays, and I feel like it's still happening, you know, that birthday. Like I remember what it feels like to be in that 6th birthday. And I remember how, you know, everything was magical, everything was possible. I used to believe that, you know, if I concentrated hard enough, I'd be able to move things with my mind. I used to believe that my, you know, imagination of my things going on in my backyard, that it really was an Indiana Jones adventure. So this month, do something that feeds that inner child, that makes you feel free, regardless of what anybody else thinks or says or does, or, you know, tells you you can't wear a pink wig because that's what little kids do. You know, you're too old for that, or you're too old for long hair, which somebody actually told me that. It said, I've got to the age where I need to have the soccer mom haircut, and I was like, what? Like, doesn't even make sense to me. Like, who makes these rules? But, you know, feed that inner child. Be free. When I was a little kid, I used to love running around naked. And, well, actually, I still do that because, yeah, I just don't like clothes, you know? So, yeah, if you want to run around your house naked and that makes you feel free and it makes you feel silly, then do it. If you want to, I don't know, go down to a playground and play on the monkey bars, and I don't care if you're 50 years old, just don't get hurt, you know. You know, just play. So play, be free. That is what's really going to feed your spirit this month. Okay, and the last card, this is the special birthday wish card. So what my guides wish for me, but it's also for all of you this month in June. You know, it's kind of awesome. These two cards almost look like they go together. So here you have Miss Sunshine, and here you have this guy who's at the helm, looking rather dapper, by the way. Again, the yellow, I love the yellow tie, being in your power. And then here the yellow with the sun. So there is a lot of that yellow energy. Yes, I know that the summer solstice, well, at least in the northern hemisphere, is coming up for us in June. And, you know, that's definitely, I feel like, you know, yellows and sunshine. I've been yellow, but this is a lot of when I'm getting solar plexus. So what my guides, what their wish for me is to just take control of my life, basically, you know, and not to, they're saying, you, as much as sometimes I like to think, and, you know, I'm not saying like you, but as much as sometimes I like to think that a lot of things are out of my control, like, oh, I could never do that, oh, I can't do that. My guides are telling me that you are absolutely at the wheel, you are at the helm. You have more control than you think you do. Start doing what you believe is impossible. And what popped into my head is a bookmark that my cousin, she's passed away now, but my cousin had got me this unicorn bookmark back in the 80s, and it says, "Dare to dream the impossible." And so that is the birthday wish, is to dare to dream the impossible and do what you think is impossible. Just do it and see what happens. And the more you just do it, the more I will radiate my sunshine, the more I will radiate my light, hopefully getting other people to follow suit. So yeah, I think that's kind of a nice little wish. So anyway, that's it for me, spiritual homies. I'm so excited! I can't wait for my birthday! I'll definitely do like a little birthday vlog so you guys can enjoy the day with me. And if you guys have any questions or comments about this reading, please put that down below. And if you dug this reading, whoosh, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding 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 notification bell for more videos just like this. And if you want to catch your reading with me, head on over to www.kittensweightsandtarot.com and head on over to patreon.com/kittensweightsandtarot so you can join that KWT tribe, so you can be a part of this wonderful community that's right behind me, helping me to move forward and create awesome things just for you guys, and hoping to create more things that are free because of the help of my peeps over at Patreon. And they are the ones that be able to, put in those ideas and say, hey, what about this? This is something we want. We want to see you do this. And I'm more than happy to do that because I love you guys. So anyway, that's it for me, spiritual homies. I'm wishing you a wonderful June 2018. Have fun. Run around naked if you want to. Go buy a pink wig and wear it out and be like, pink hair, don't care. Don't forget to show your little pumas some love this month, or your little puma children. And I'll catch you spiritual homies later. All right. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.